Okay.
We're good to go.
Nice.
Ooh, the chairs are nice and low today.
Yeah, they are.
Hey guys, you are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Don.
I'm Dallas Lewis. I came back. I made it back from India.
She did not decide to stay in a nice hotel in India.
Several nice hotels in India. It was fantastic. I do have to say. We had a good time.
She came
I came home. I missed y'all. I missed you.
I missed you too.
I missed you. I missed Juju.
I missed you. Juju missed you, but he
Fat
got...
Dog missed me. Everybody missed me.
Yeah.
It was nice to be missed. To be needed. To be liked. Does somebody like me?
Well, you know, the first day or two, it was like, okay, she's having fun. It's going to be okay.
The first day or two, I was still on an airplane.
Well, no, after the first day or two, we still talked constantly.
Yeah.
But then it was like...
I didn't have internet. I didn't have cell service. I was out in the middle of nowhere. I was on a camel.
Yeah.
Like, legit, I was on a camel.
Yeah,
And so that was fun.
She was having fun on a camel.
That was, the little Indian children around me learned some very festive American slang when the camel stood up. I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready.
That was kind of rude of you.
It caught me off guard, and I was...
Yeah, so she's constantly giving me hell here for using curse words.
Oh,
and she goes over to India
and dropped a couple of really big ones.
Little kids.
Little kids, I did. I didn't mean to. So that's I didn't mean to.
Yeah, see, I don't mean to when I do it here.
It just happens.
When I say fuck here, I don't mean to.
God.
She's so happy to be home.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be home. Yes. I'm very, yes.
Welcome home, Dallas Lewis.
Thank you. Thank you.
So but you had a great time.
We did have a great time. The hospitality over there is unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. And the food, I did not lose my 10 pounds that I thought I was going to lose. I think I brought a few home with me. And they had good food. They had a lot of pasta and other things, and it was fun. It was an experience. It was something I won't ever forget, and the people were really nice. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, and everybody at home survived. I came back to 3 kids. I came back to 3 dogs. My house is still standing. Everything's all good.
My house is kind of still standing.
Your house is still standing.
Mm-hmm.
You went out of town.
I did go out of town. I went to South by Southwest this weekend.
Yes.
I did.
And my old stomping grounds.
In Austin.
Where
Yes.
I grew up. Hung out on 6th Street.
Austin is not still standing after I left.
That's what that was.
Nothing to do with me.
Got it. Got it.
But Dallas came and spent the night with Juju.
I did. He needed his auntie.
He did. And you know what? Okay, so we always talk about Juju on here because, like, I'm just slightly obsessed. Right?
Obsessed.
Okay, so I get a text. I'm in Austin. I am dealing with artists. I'm on 6th Street. It is, like, packed. My phone is going dead. I'm barely getting texts as it is. She has no idea because she's not been out there during South by Southwest. Like, I am dealing with, like, craziness, right? I look at my texts. And it says, how does Juju sleep? And I'm like...
Valid question. He's like a child. That's a valid question.
I'm like,
With his eyes closed?
He sleeps normal. So I'm like, well, when he gets tired...
He lays down.
I said, normally he, like, makes kind of a nest behind your head while you're watching TV in the bed. And she's like, yes. And then I'm like, then he will come and either nudge you or grab the covers with his teeth.
And
then
right on in
he
there.
Wants you to lift the covers and he goes down under the covers. She's like,
and makes a new nest.
Yes.
He makes a new nest under the covers.
She's like, you weren't kidding. He literally sleeps under the covers.
No, yeah, that.
And I said, yes.
And he makes more noise than my son does. That dog, I mean, and he was out. I mean, he got up right next to me, and he was done, like done.
Yes.
He was so, I mean, he was like,
Now, okay, am I over exaggerating when I say that he nuzzles up to you as close as he can possibly get?
oh, he was across me. He was across, and I went, wow, you're really solid. He's heavy. Just for those of you playing along at home, he's heavy. He is 70 pounds of muscle.
Maybe a little bit more than that.
And
but yeah.
I thankfully have been training because I sleep with Fat Dog and she weighs 90 pounds, but she's a lot softer than you. There's a difference between
there's
muscle
a difference between muscle and
fluff.
fat.
No,
Yeah.
fluff. Don't. It's fluff. And there's
She
just
doesn't
a
call
lot
her
of it.
dog Fat Dog for no reason.
For no reason. She is rather round. She's rather round. But no, he did. He laid right and he kept me warm because it was cold that weekend.
Yes.
And he was just, and the only little hiccup we had was about 2 o'clock in the morning when he jumped straight up. He's under the covers, laying beside me, and he jumped straight up and started barking. And I went, now we're both going to die.
Yes.
That's nice.
No, you're
I
not
made
going to die.
I made
Whoever
it
he
through
hurt.
India, and now I'm having a heart attack right here, literally in my own backyard. And he was having a dream. He was having a dream, and
well, and if he hears a noise though, like, and it could be like another dog barking, it could be another animal or anything, but if he hears his hearing is like crazy.
it's like bat.
If he hears
He's bat dog.
any other noise,
Yeah.
he is gonna let them know, come near my mom
Or
you
my
will lose
auntie.
your head.
Yes. Yeah, I felt very safe. Between him and my 380, I was fine. I was like, bring it. But no, we went
He's very
outside.
protective.
We went outside, and he came right back in, and he got right back in the covers.
Yep.
And then we slept until 8.
She's like, you're serious? He really sleeps under the covers. I was like, I'm not just making that stuff up for Lyfe Uncensored.
See, no, I mean, well, and my fat dog obviously is too fat to sleep under the covers because she gets hot, so she can't sleep under the covers. And but anyway, no, it was fun. It was fun. So I was happy to help.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he was a very good boy. He looked at me with those great big eyes when I put him in his crate when I had to go home, and he was just like, for real?
And then the other babysitter that I had for him, when she came to bring the key back, she's like, your dog is the most cuddle, snuggle dog of any dog. I'm like, yes, he's a very cuddle dog. And the whole time I was in South by Southwest, when I was talking about Juju, I was like, oh, I need to check with the babysitter. She's like, you're confusing me so much. She's like, what do you mean the babysitter? I'm like, well, okay,
the dog sitter. Yeah, the dog sitter, but
Yes. But he's kind of my life.
Yeah.
He's become that. And Sean, it is your fault.
Actually,
If you're
okay,
out
Sean,
there,
I'm gonna let you take this hit.
It's your fault.
Because I had not been telling her for 2 years before that she needed a dog.
Okay,
and then
there's a difference between telling me I need a dog and dropping a freaking dog off at my house. Big difference.
Slight difference.
Yes.
It's fine. It's
Big
fine.
difference.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Making me fall in love with a dog or saying I should get a dog. Big difference.
For the record, I was right on all counts. I was right. She needed a dog. She loves the dog. The dog is her protection. Anyway, so yeah.
Yes, but okay, so this is kind of, you guys are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. Like, if you weren't sure yet, Lyfe Uncensored. If you don't like that the sign is backwards because you're watching on either Instagram or Facebook, go to YouTube, Skyle it on, and you will see it the correct way. If it doesn't bother you, then stay on whatever platform you're on.
Welcome.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm Skyle it on.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And we're going to jump right into In the News because this is
very relevant for us here in Houston, especially. And I evidently am still jet lagged and I live under a rock. I didn't know. I thought we were having a cold front. I mean, I thought. I mean, the temperatures are
warmer.
They're cooler. It's been cool the last couple of days.
Oh, okay.
It's been cool the last couple of days, and I thought that what I was seeing in the sky was the leading edge of a cold front coming through.
Well, it is not.
It is not.
We have had the Deer Park chemical plant is like blown up, and it went from 1 cylinder to 2 to 6 to now 8.
Yeah.
And it is literally filling the sky. If you're not in Houston, you wouldn't know. You can Google it.
Houston had clean air to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, you could breathe.
you could
but
breathe.
It has now like filled the sky, and it looks like we have
A front movie. To just for a little perspective, the city of Houston is 80 miles across. Houston proper is 80 miles across. This is from one side of Houston to the other side of Houston. It is covering a lot of ground. A lot of ground. It's bad news.
It's crazy. So I come home from Austin, and the pollen count is outrageous
Yes.
already.
Yes.
Then this chemical plant has blown up, and they're saying that we just have to let it burn out.
Let it burn out.
Oh my goodness, it's killing me. Killing me.
Yeah.
Headache
Understand.
and all this gunk. And so if anyone out there is suffering, I'm with you. You're not alone.
Yeah. We empathize with you.
You're not alone. But if you're not in Houston, if you're in Houston, you know about it.
Yeah.
Unless you're Dallas. But everyone else knows about it. You see it. It looks like it's crazy looking.
It's a weird color. I guess
It's
that's what
really
happens when
crazy.
chemicals
But it
burn.
looks like a serious storm out.
Yeah.
But if you're not in Houston, you can Google it and you can see the pictures. It's crazy pictures.
Well, we encourage you to do that because
Yes.
the images are unbelievable.
Crazy.
Unbelievable.
Super crazy.
Yeah. So, something else in the news that I need to find while you talk about is the letter.
Oh my goodness. The poem?
Yeah, the poem.
Okay, so there is a 10-year-old, and this poem has gone viral. She has written a poem, search Today Show. She's written a poem, and it's entitled Dyslexia. Now, she does not have dyslexia, but she's a very empathetic little girl, and they had an assignment in class, and she wrote this poem. And once you read the poem, it sounds awful. But when you get to the end of the poem,
Yeah.
it says to read it in reverse. And it's just literally it gave me chills
Yeah.
completely. I thought Dallas had it written
I-
out. So
No, I didn't have it written out. And I am looking at it. Here we go. Sorry. It's a live show, folks. That's what it is. Okay. Dyslexia. I am stupid. Nobody would ever say I have a talent for words. I was meant to be great. That is wrong. I am a failure. Nobody could ever convince me to think I will make it, I can make it in life. And at the bottom of it, it has now read up with arrows. I can make it in life. Nobody could ever convince me to think that I am a failure. That is wrong. I was meant to be great. I have a talent for words. Nobody would ever say I am stupid. It
love
gives me
that.
chills. The child is 10 that wrote
10.
this. 10.
How brilliant is that? Her teacher said that she's just very empathetic, and that she came up with this on her own.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was just brilliant. They haven't, or as of earlier when I had learned about this, that she had not been identified, which is probably
Which
good.
is probably good.
Yeah,
she's
she doesn't
10.
need like publicity and
Yeah.
everyone knocking down her door, but it was really brilliant.
No, it was beautiful. It was
Yeah.
really beautiful. So, I mean, anyway. Yeah. All right, so you're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored with
Skylar Dawn.
and Dallas Lewis, back from overseas. So how did the show go while I was gone?
It was good.
Yeah?
We did good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I had Sean here for 2 weeks.
Thank
and then
you.
I had Eden last week as well.
Thank you
Yes.
for filling in for me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so we had some good shows. Last week we got kind of spicy. we had some spicy fun last week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so we did good. We missed you.
Well, I missed y'all. I missed everybody here.
Yeah.
So
we missed you, but
I tell you what I really
we got
missed.
it down. What'd you miss?
Hashtag WTH.
WTH.
Missed that.
Oh, and you missed me falling out of my
And
chair?
I missed you falling out of your chair. I'm being very
Well, I still did it. You just weren't here.
Okay. Okay. So, have you ever seen a young child learning how to use a pencil or crayons or markers
I just always have, yeah.
or paint?
Of course.
Okay. I have a 2-year-old niece, almost 2-year-old niece, and she's learning how to hold a pencil and we only use this kind of thing on paper, right? Okay, I have 3 kids.
Not walls?
No walls, no. No walls, not yet.
We haven't gotten there yet?
No. And
Okay, 'cause they do that.
so I have 3 kids. They too learned, and when your child first learns how to use a pencil or marker or crayon or some kind of artistic medium, it doesn't really look like much. It doesn't really look like much. Turns out,
Unless you're the mother. If you're the mother, it's brilliant.
it doesn't look like
Genius.
much. It doesn't. I was there. It just doesn't. It actually turns out that you're more right than I am, and that I have shut up.
It's been that way for a while.
I have missed an exceptional opportunity having 3 children very close together in my house that like to color. There's a mom in New York City that has a 2-year-old who has her own gallery.
This is just hashtag WTH.
This is not art, y'all. This is a 2-year-old, and
This is an opportunistic mother.
That's exactly what it is. So I missed the boat on that. I could have been rolling in cash when my kids were scribbling on paper and on whatever else.
Well, I'm thinking I should start doing art for people because I can.
That's what
do
yours
that.
look like.
Yes, I
mine
can do
too.
that like amazingly good.
Oh,
So if anyone out there wants art for $500, $1,700,
we will be happy.
I got you.
Yeah, we got this.
I'll even sign it.
Oh, we'll see. Now the price goes up.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'll take a picture with you with it.
This is beyond my comprehension because
in my caution tape.
There's what are they called? The gallery people? Are they curators? Those are museum people.
Those are museum people.
Anyway, the gallery guy is he's beside himself with this 2-year-old. She chooses her color palette.
Red, blue, yellow, and green.
Yeah. If you put a watercolor palette in front of a 2-year-old with a paintbrush, guess what? They're going to pick one of them and put it on the paper, probably multiple, and put it on the paper.
Hashtag WTH.
I just can't.
We spent way too much time on this one.
Okay, so this next one is, you showed me this one about a...
Oh my gosh, one of my neighbors.
Yes.
Okay, in my neighborhood, of course, like most people's neighborhoods, you probably have a Facebook. So we have a neighborhood Facebook. So I get on it just to check and see what's been going on while I'm gone. And someone had posted that their neighbor had tried to break in to their house last night. Hashtag WTH. They posted pictures of the neighbor climbing up their wall. They said they had tried to knock on their door. Not knock, I'm sorry.
Just bang
yes,
on the door.
the door. That they had told them, like, this is not their house, go away. That,
Bob, you don't live here. We've been through this.
Go
home to Phyllis.
Yes. Like, they said that they couldn't, that they were trying to, like, break into the windows, that they were climbing up the wall.
You're tapping on the window. Bob, Bob, go home. You live 2 houses down.
Literally taking pictures of this person. Like, the pictures are showing this person,
like doing his best Spider-Man moves.
Yes,
up the privacy fence.
Yes, and up their
Up
wall.
their wall.
Like, you can see them through the
Right.
window. So they
Right.
had to call the police on them. I'm like, what kind of crap are they
I don't know
on?
that you can't get it across. You don't live here.
Like, seriously, hashtag WTH.
WTH. That's, yeah.
Like, I don't need those kind of neighbors. Thank God I have Juju.
Maybe that's what he was barking at 2 o'clock the other morning. I don't know.
Oh
Somebody-
my goodness.
Somebody else.
Seriously.
Hashtag WTH. Y'all be safe out there. Be safe.
Yeah, watch your neighbors.
Watch out for your neighbors because you don't know. You just don't know. So, Mama June
Honey
is...
Boo Boo.
Honey, okay. I get Mama June. Her name is June, right?
Her name is June.
Her name is June. Okay, and she is a mother. I'm going to use that very loosely.
Very
Loosely. So I get Mama June.
Okay.
Honey Boo Boo and Sugar Bear.
Okay, so Honey Boo Boo's real name is Alana.
Didn't know that.
Sugar Bear, I don't know what Sugar Bear's real name is. I've only known him as Sugar Bear. But that was Mama June's ex-husband.
And
That's-
baby daddy, I guess?
Sugar Bear's daddy.
No, Honey Boo Boo's daddy.
No, yeah, Honey Boo Boo's daddy.
Yeah,
Sugar Bear.
Anyway, Mama June and her new
Boyfriend. They were in a casino in Alabama, and they left to go to a gas station.
only gets better from here, folks.
Yes, so they, the police were called by someone, not sure who, and for a domestic violence issue. And when the police came, they searched both Mama June and her boyfriend and found crack cocaine.
That's
So
good parenting right there.
Mama June and her boyfriend were arrested
On the spot.
for crack cocaine possession.
Google that mugshot.
Oh,
It's awesome.
mm.
It's better than our chemical fire. I mean,
But but Honey Boo Boo
was not around.
was not with her
No,
parents. She's 13
she was,
now.
She was. Is she really?
She's 13 now, Alana.
Wow.
But she was with her dad. It's spring break.
in spring break, so she was.
But the sad
She's away.
part is, I don't know
The sad
which is.
part.
Here's
What
the. Okay, wait.
Okay, go ahead. One
I
of
don't-
the sad parts.
Okay. Part A sad part is I've actually watched some of the new Mama June
She
reality
has her own
show. Yeah, that's part of the sad part is I've actually watched
Sweet
some of it
Jesus.
late night when there's been nothing else on.
You could be watching your neighbors climb fences.
Yeah, I've been staying up in case my neighbors want to break in. But the second sad part to that is it's just recently that Honey Boo Boo has even reunited with her dad because there's been some really bad things there between her and her dad. So now, where do you, what do you do? Like, now she's gonna have to go live with her dad, obviously, because her mom's arrested with crack cocaine.
Where are the grandparents?
CPS is gonna,
Yeah, where are the grandparents?
I mean, they raised Mama June, so.
Doesn't matter. I mean, every
Oh.
family tree has got some really weird branches. Just saying. Every
Yeah.
family tree does.
So, anyways,
Hashtag WTH on that one. Okay, I have to throw this one in here because I am trying to catch up on American Idol and one of the other shows that I watch that you don't watch. And can I just throw out that Katy
No.
Perry is a nut?
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
not
love
listening
her.
to you. The judges, I mean, it's a singing competition. I would never be on that. But the judges
entered
actually, you entered me?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Watch the bloopers reel, folks.
And I'm going to be videoing the whole process.
thing. My camera crew right here. And my makeup crew and my stylist for today. So, I mean, she does it all, folks. Anyway, Katy Perry is a nut. Like, she is so funny, and she did the worm. One of the contestants was singing, I don't remember the song. It was something, but it was like a disco. She busted out with the sprinkler and the running man, and then comes around from the judges table and does the worm. And she says she thinks she threw out her back doing that. She can't really do that anymore. But she's funny. She's just funny. I just like her. I just want to throw that out there. But the hashtag WTH is somebody got Katy Perry to do the worm on national television.
Hashtag WTH is that you know it's the sprinkler, the running
The
man,
running man.
and the worm is.
Absolutely. Do you know how old I am? I'm like really old.
Well, we're not going to talk about old because my birthday's coming up.
Botox and formaldehyde, folks. It works. All day long. Lyfe Uncensored.
You are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Dawn.
Dallas Lewis.
We're
Mama
here.
Lou. Can I be Mama? I mean, you know.
No, that sounds old.
No.
No.
I am old.
So we are here she just totally threw me off.
I'm sorry.
We are here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. If you are enjoying what you're watching, even if you're not.
Even if you're not.
Tune
Tune in anyway. Tune in anyway.
Tune in anyway. We just need the followers.
We need the... We're going to become YouTube sensations, so you really need to be channeling everything into our YouTube channel. But I have one more WTH for you.
Oh, you do?
I do. I have one more. How do you feel about birds?
I don't feel anything for them.
My youngest son wants a bird, like really, really bad. He wants a parrot, and not in my house.
Because he's home so much to take care of it?
I guess. I don't know.
He's got like 50 things going on.
Yeah, he does. He's a very talented musician, and he's busy. But he wants a bird.
And
Really.
karate.
Oh, I forgot about karate. And driver's ed. Oh, jeez. I'm going to be mom of the... Where's my sash? Mom of the year. I hope he's at driver's ed right now. Ethan, you were supposed to drop your brother off at 6:30. I'm just going to throw that out there. Anyway, he wants a bird. If I was going to purchase a bird for him, I have a budget.
$5.
That would be it. That'd be it. Go
$5.
catch one in the backyard. We got pigeons everywhere in the backyard. A racing pigeon sold at auction, $1.4 million.
That would not be the bird for you, Elliot.
We're not getting that bird. I can tell you, I don't care how fast this pigeon flies. We got pigeons and doves in the backyard. You can go grab one of those. I wouldn't pay $1.4 million for a house. Wouldn't do it. I'm going to be an empty nester. I don't need that. So
$1.4 million for a pigeon.
Racing pigeon.
Oh.
Racing
That's where
pigeon.
the .4 million comes in.
That's where the .4 is. Yes. So anyway, all right. That's it. That's all I got. But that's a hashtag WTH right there. Who paid over $1 million for a bird that literally could drop dead or fly into a window? I mean,
or fly away and not come back.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
It could meet a mate and not come back.
It could be that. All that pigeon really wants is a man. That's it. That's all she wants. She just wants a man. That's it. Got it.
Who does that?
I don't know. I don't know.
My.
Oh my gosh.
You can go have pigeon sex and never come back.
I can't unsee that. I can't unsee that right now. That, jeez Louise, you're killing me.
You're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar.
I'm Dallas Lewis. I don't know about this. This is something.
I think it's the chemicals in the air.
It must be the chemicals in the air. The chemicals, the pollen, the mold, the grass, the whatever. You name it, we've got it down here.
We've got it in Houston.
It's an
today.
asthma cocktail deluxe down here. Come on up and grab you a cup.
It is.
So
it
it's
is.
terrible.
So don't forget your inhalers if you go out, if you
Right.
guys have asthma, because it's really bad right now.
Or,
Just
as
FYI.
my mother would say, take an Actifed. Do you remember those? Just
I
take
do
an
not.
Actifed. It's like a Benadryl. It's like a cheap Benadryl.
Yeah, I
For
never heard of it.
allergies. Oh, that's because I'm older than you. So, Lyfe Uncensored.
Life 101.
Life
Life 101 is when we talk about
Steve. I freaking hate Steve.
Life 101 is when we talk about relationships. So it can be
Over it.
relationships between an intimate relationship, it can be between friends, it can be between coworkers, any type of relationship between people. So tonight we are talking about friendships.
Mm-hmm. Friendships. Which is good because, I mean, you're busy.
Pretty busy.
I'm busy. And we have to be very intentional about
Yes.
seeing each other as friends, not just as co-workers right now. So we've got to be intentional about that. And I would bet, if I was a betting person, that there's a lot of people out there that need ideas on how to strengthen friendships.
Yes, and nowadays with not just with being busy, with traffic, with social media, you have to be intentional with your friendships.
You do. You have to be intentional in all of your relationships. And it is important that even if you're in an intimate relationship, if you're married, if you're living with somebody, you know what, you need to be intentional in every relationship, but you need to keep your friends, even if you have a significant other. It's very important.
The divorce rate is really high, first of all.
It's very important to keep your friends.
But yeah, friends are the people that you, and I was kind of joking about the divorce rate thing, honestly.
It is high though.
It is high. But honestly, you need friendships because that's the person that you bounce things off of. That's the person that has your back no matter what. That's the person you can vent about your significant other about so that you don't get a divorce.
Not that I vent about you, Jeff. I don't. Everybody loves Jeff. No, I'm good.
Yeah, we don't vent ever
at all
about Jeff.
Any men.
Ever.
Ever. I love you, honey. I love you. So, how, I found this on the Huffington Post. Does anybody know anybody on the Huffington Post that can get me to be a writer on the Huffington Post? I've been trying to do that for years, along with Robin Roberts.
I actually do. Why haven't you ever asked me?
I thought I had exhausted all of my sources.
She doesn't realize.
I don't realize how connected Skyla is. She's like the mob. I don't know.
Oh, let's not talk about the mob.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, I found this on the Huffington Post.
Hashtag insider. Go ahead.
I'm done. Again, I've hit my limit already. What time is it? Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to go take my kid to driver's ed. I'll be back. 7:30.
Oh, okay. We're early.
Okay, good. We're good. All right. So, how to strengthen your friendships in 30 minutes a week. A week.
Only 30 minutes a week?
Only 30 minutes a week. And, you know, we kind of joke about the venting thing, but sometimes you just need to be heard. It just takes that minute to get everything out. You just need somebody to hear you. So the 30 minutes a week, sometimes that's all it would take. So the Huffington Post wrote or featured this article, How to Strengthen Your Friendships in 30 Minutes a Week. And the opening line of this article is fantastic. It says, admit it, you could probably be a better friend. I could be a better friend. I know that I could be a better friend.
I know I could.
And so they have a few ideas on how to be that kind of friend. So idea number 1.
Okay.
Use your commute time to check in with them.
Okay. So I actually have, when I used to work,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still work, but when I used to actually have
a 9-to-5er.
Yeah, have a corporate job.
Yeah.
I did use my commute time because in traffic in Houston,
Yep.
I had to drive an hour and an hour home. So that was
Yep.
2 hours a day
Yep.
that I used to talk to my girlfriends.
Yep. And
So-
it's healthy. You feel better.
Yes.
You're ready to face your day, or you're ready to walk into the house because you've had that decompression.
Well, and it also feels good because even if you're not venting, you're getting to catch up with your friends.
That's what I mean. You're ready. You
get to catch up. You get to hear things like how they're doing, what they're up to.
It's self-care.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
friend care.
You just feel more connected.
Yeah. Okay, so number 2, spill the tea, or something juicy that happened in your life. Tea is a relatively new, I think, that I heard about it from my
Most
kids.
people, yeah.
And but you know, share something juicy. You know, like a little tidbit. You may not have the time or the ability to text, because if you're driving, don't text and drive. But you just give them this little tease, and that kind of puts a pin in it, and then you can circle back to it when you have a little bit more time. So it's just like a movie trailer, just a little bit. No, you don't agree with it? I didn't write it. Don't be mad. I didn't
No,
write
I'm not being. I'm just trying to think. Like I'm processing, because spilling the tea would be more like telling what's going on in your life. I mean,
I think that would be gossip.
spilling the tea.
Spilling the tea.
Yeah, that would be like what's going on. Like that'd be like, oh my gosh, my
Sister's cousin's boyfriend that,
or my
twice removed.
my child has a new
Oh, yeah, significant other. Yeah.
significant other, or my, if you're single and you're now dating someone,
Yeah.
or
Yeah, that kind of juicy stuff. So, number 3, and this, I have friends that do this to me, and I love it. And then I see things and I do it to them or to other people. Text them a random memory that still makes you laugh. Facebook is really good about
Oh yeah, the
things
memories.
that pop up. You know, hey, this is what you were doing 4 years ago. Hey, this is your first photo on Facebook. You know, this is, if it involves somebody that you don't get to talk to every day, text it to them and be like, I had a girlfriend from Austin that we've been friends forever, texted me a song lyric that was really important to both of us and that made us laugh. And she heard it at work in a random setting, and she texted me immediately. She was like, still makes me laugh. And I immediately got the joke. I mean, you know, so it was just nice because I don't get to talk to her all the time. And I can't tell you the last time that I've seen her. So it was just nice to still have that.
Now, see, I do that with my sister.
Have
Me
that
and my sister
connection.
do that because
Yeah.
we never get to see each other.
Yeah.
So we'll do that because we have a lot more experiences with
Right.
each other. And so we'll text each other like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like when the memories come up, like just recently, a memory came up from like 3 years ago, I guess, from spring break with Haas, with Bobby.
Yeah.
And we had taken him to Six Flags, and he had gotten a big turkey leg, and I mean it was as bigger
It was
than
big.
his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he was
Little,
he was
big
like
turkey leg.
going into it, and he's like, and his
Yeah.
eyes are huge,
Yeah.
and so she had like tagged me in it, and I was like, oh my god, I remember this, you know. So yeah, it does.
I
feels-
remember that.
Yeah, it
So,
feels really
yeah.
good
It does.
to see something like that or to have those memories.
It does. So just something easy, you know, just a random,
Yeah.
a random picture, a random, you know, memory that you have. Number 4, and I am so guilty of not doing this one. Follow up with when your friend tells you something rough that's going on in his or her life.
I think most people are pretty guilty of this one.
I will hear it and be as supportive as I can in the moment and have every intention of following up a couple of days later. And life happens and I forget. And that is something that I really, really am going to make a concerted effort to be more intentional with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think this is a hard one for a lot of people because I think a lot of people, our society has turned into a very selfish, self-centered society.
Yes.
I mean, that's just the way that we've turned
Evolved.
into.
Yeah.
And so I think that we've gotten this way. I think, you know, for me personally, if it's something that I know is something major, I'll set a reminder.
I've done that. I should do that more often, but
In my
I
phone.
have done that.
so that my phone will have an alarm that will come up.
Yeah.
The
As a
only
reminder.
problem is if I have a client or I have something and the reminder comes up,
Yeah. Set your
like
reminder.
if I don't set the time right,
Set your time
if
right.
I just
yeah,
set it
change
for the
your,
date
yeah.
and I don't set the time at the time and it comes up and I have a client,
Yeah.
then I'll just hit dismiss
And out it goes.
and then out it goes. So
Out it
I
goes.
need to be better at that part of it.
Yep. Yep. And I think
Yeah.
I think that there's I mean I think we all, like you said, we all
Yeah.
struggle with that one. And it's I don't know. Number 5. Share something you've been feeling vulnerable about. Like when you do get time to grab a coffee, you know, just to have a few minutes with somebody, make your time count. Make it, you know, don't just make your time, you know, really.
This is the one I'm really bad at because I don't let people in.
No. 5 years later, I'm finally scratching the surface. Hello.
Yeah, I do not let people close. So this one I'm really bad at.
Yeah. Number 6, final number 6. Make a point to put in FaceTime and not on the phone FaceTime.
Oh yeah,
like
no.
FaceTime,
Yeah.
like where you can actually, you know, this is, I want you to see me. I'm gonna see you, and this is how we, you know, we connect with each other. That's a really
Yeah, people who constantly like, and this is the thing that kills me. Oh my gosh, and this was in there somewhere. I think we read it earlier, but when people say like, "Oh, I put it on Facebook,"
no.
I don't read Facebook like that. I
I
have
don't
5,000 friends.
I
on
don't read Facebook like that either.
And
I don't have 5,000 friends.
No, I have 5,000.
I have 15.
If you write something on Facebook and you expect that we're actual friends, and you expect that I'm going to know that this happened to you via Facebook?
Via Facebook, then
Good luck.
we're not actual friends.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Let me know. Let me know something has happened in your life.
Yeah.
Text me,
Call
call me, something.
Don't let us find out on Facebook that your dog died.
Yes, because
that's gonna do nothing but piss me off.
yeah, because I don't. First of all, Facebook has the algorithms and all that kind of stuff on it. I don't know when I see whatever on Facebook.
Right.
I don't even get birthdays on Facebook. Like every once in a while, it'll happen to give me the birthdays.
A birthday. Yep.
Because someone does that charity thing,
Mm-hmm.
and so it'll say donate to my charity, and then all of a sudden it'll say, oh, and it's all these people's birthdays too. But for some reason, that's the only time it gives me birthdays anymore.
Oh, that's
So I don't even know when it's people's birthdays unless someone happens to ask for charity money.
Yeah.
So now, used to it would always tell me when it was people's birthdays. It doesn't even do that anymore. So
Yeah.
I don't even know when it's people's birthdays, let alone when their
My
kid
birthday's
is
not
sick.
till September,
I
so
know
it's
your
not
birthday is.
till September.
But-
So I'll let you know.
Well,
no,
no,
actually,
but-
no. Well, we're done with birthdays.
But if kids are sick or if dogs died,
Dogs
or
died, and
you've
you're
gotten-
and we're talking about your inner circle.
Yeah.
I mean, because I have a lot of friends,
or,
and
or you're buying a new house, or your kid just got their license, or I don't know, anything that's important to you.
your kid got accepted to Clemson.
Yes, let me know.
You think got accepted to Clemson?
I know, I'm super excited. But those types of things, if you consider someone your friend, let them know.
Let them know, because it hurts when you see it on Facebook and you're like, wow, I guess I misjudged that one, that I didn't rank in the top 10 that a phone call could have come to. So anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't in your MySpace top 8.
Oh, now who's tossing stuff out there? You're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored with
Skyla Dawn.
and Dallas Lewis. Welcome to Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night, 7 p.m., we are here.
Somebody's here. Yeah. Never know.
We are here.
We're here. I mean, I just took a little
Trip to India.
trip to India. I was only
Yeah,
10,000 miles
over
away. I don't know why I couldn't be here. So, we have a segment on the show called Chivalry, or Is Chivalry Dead? Etiquette 101, where did you just snort?
No.
You didn't
I
snort?
was trying to breathe. I can't breathe right now.
I thought you were fussing at me. I mean, like, not fussing at me, but fussing, you know.
No,
about
I
the-
literally cannot breathe.
Yeah, it's a little, I'm telling you, the air's a little thick today. But we have this segment, and we don't do it out of malice, or when we talk about, you know, manners, like manly manners and gentlemanly, we don't, that's not the intent. And she's getting nervous because she doesn't know exactly where I'm headed with this. But the chivalry part, I like having somebody open my doors. I like having somebody pull out my chair for me. I'm a terrible feminist. I mean, I'm a terrible, you know that. I'm a terrible feminist.
But even feminists like that, though.
Yeah. And so this week, I went to get a bid on some remodeling, and the guy, this is under like etiquette and manners, I guess kind of chivalry, because the guy that I talked to me like I was stupid, like really, really stupid. That is that's just not a good quality on anybody. It especially is not a good quality on somebody who has a business. But I guess the point is that you need to handle with some kind of care. When you just because a woman walks into a place of business for something like a bid or a new car, that's happened to me at car dealerships. I don't know how, I mean, everybody knows you, everybody likes you.
No, that's not always true. That's not always true. Like, I've walked into car dealerships or car
Repair.
I mean, I go to certain places because I know the people there and I know how I'm going to get treated. If I go to a new place and a guy treats me like, oh, that's a woman,
Yeah.
then I'm not going to give them my business.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even if they are chivalrous, even if they do, you know, run to open the door or whatever, if they're like, oh, honey,
Bless your heart.
Just let me take care of it. You don't understand what
You
I'm
don't
talking about.
You don't understand all of these numbers. Well, here's a tip. Yeah, we do. We do understand.
Well, but this is the thing. I may not understand. So
But-
guess what? Teach me.
Yeah.
Explain it to me.
Yeah. Exactly.
Make me understand, because this is my money.
Exactly. Exactly.
This is my car. This is my house. This is my pool.
This
This
is
is my...
everything.
Educate me. Make
Yeah.
sure that I understand, because if you don't, you will not get my green.
Right.
Period.
Right. So I mean, it just, and and there's a lot. I guess I have boys, and there's a lot of pressure on them to maintain a level of respect. Not only when they talk to their elders, but especially when they talk and handle women. I want them to be sure that they are speaking respectfully in every manner, and that's not just walking up to somebody and not telling her
But
how
that's-
sexy she is.
But that's part of being a feminist as well. That is part of saying I deserve respect. I deserve the same respect as a man who walks into here.
Oh, absolutely.
yes,
absolutely.
That is part of that.
So
movement.
I can put one check in my feminist column. Just one.
Hallelujah.
Just one. I still meet Jeff at the door with an old fashioned in high heels and pearls. I still cook. I still won't get on an airplane.
Still a Stepford wife.
I'm still a Stepford wife. I still won't get on an airplane if there's a female pilot. But I will put one check in my feminist column that I do deserve to be talked to with the same level of respect as a man. I do deserve that. And this remodeling company did not get my business. Did not get my business. So
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing that a lot of people, like when we were looking for the house that I just moved out of.
yeah, yes,
We looked at over 100 houses with a real estate agent.
that's a lot.
Yes. And I actually would walk up to the house and be like, "We can go."
Yep.
And the agent would be like, "Well, we need to walk in."
No, we don't.
And I would say, "No, we don't." And my ex would say, she doesn't want to live here. And he'd be like, "But this," and he would say, she doesn't want to live here. And
It shouldn't take him
he
to
would,
say what you just said.
well, and he would be like, "But this is a good deal, or this is a good," and he'd be like, "She's not gonna live here. You don't understand."
You don't understand.
Like,
The answer is no. My name is no. The answer is no. My number is no. Whatever it is, I don't know.
You gotta let it go.
But it's no.
Yes.
It's no.
So the thing is, a lot of times they don't understand is the woman is making decisions.
Yes, she is.
And so whether it appears that she is or not, she is.
Yeah.
And so, like, I wasn't super vocal all the time.
No, you don't have to be.
We may get home and then I'm super vocal.
Mm-hmm.
But
Time and a place.
but I would know.
Instantly.
Yeah, or maybe not. But once we walked in and I saw that the kitchen was bigger than the living room, I was like,
And I would
"This-
be like, ah, Nirvana.
this is not the house for me."
He's like, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Can we put a closet right here
Well, I
with a shoe rack instead of the wine rack, and we'll just go from there?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I would tell him,
See, I got you. I know
we
you."
don't even need a kitchen. Like, why do they have a kitchen here?
It came with the house. That's why she's got a kitchen downstairs.
Restaurants deliver these days. We need no kitchen.
I had to bring food when I stayed with Juju this weekend.
Yeah, okay, that's offset. So, anyways.
The point is, speak to us with respect.
Yes. And that is chivalrous. That is
That
part
is.
of chivalry, because that is part of knowing how to treat a woman.
Yeah, just speak to us with respect, and honestly, don't try to bullshit us. We're smarter than you think we are. So anyway, so that's what I have for that.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Life Uncensored, folks. Dallas Lewis.
Kyla John.
We're glad that you joined us on Tuesday night.
Yes, every Tuesday night, 7 p.m.
Every Tuesday.
You can follow us at Lyfe Uncensored Show on Facebook,
Yep.
Lyfe Uncensored on Instagram and Twitter, Skyla Dawn on YouTube. We need you to go subscribe on
Please
YouTube.
subscribe.
Yes, and then you can also, if you're not watching us now, well, you've got to be watching.
You've gotta
us
be.
now to get this, but it's on Instagram, Skyla Dawn, or DH Lewis. On
And
Facebook,
that's
skyladon.com.
LOUIS. LOUIS.
Yes. Skylydon.com on Facebook or Instagram.
Yep.
But we really want you to go over to YouTube because we eventually will go
Only.
strictly to YouTube.
And our sign is right side out, upside down, right side up, not twisted and turned. I'm
Correct.
jet lagged. It is not. It's correct on YouTube. It's not backwards. Backwards. That was the word. Backwards. It's not backwards on YouTube. It's been a long day.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long. I drove down to HBU today and back for no reason.
Oh my gosh, bless her heart.
It's 40 miles one way.
Bless her heart.
Bless my heart for a concert that did
So
not
much-
exist.
So much
That
driving
you should.
today.
That you should bless my heart over. The concert didn't exist.
But you got to see your son.
I did get to see him for a minute, and big shout out to him because he is not afraid to give me a hug and a great big fat kiss in front of anybody.
Well, I mean, he's your third kid. Like, I'm sure you've embarrassed the other two so much. He's like, hell, I might as well. I mean,
Yeah, she's gonna do it anyway.
yeah.
So, but it was nice to be down there for a little bit. That's my alma mater, and I got to see some professors. And big shout out to Donnie Wilson. I love her. She was one of my English professors, and I just love her. I got to visit with her for a little bit today, so it wasn't a wasted trip. But it has been a long day. That was my point. It's been a long day, so the word backwards was hard for me to find. I know. I know.
Oh my god.
Didn't y'all miss me?
If you
Yeah.
had to have like a job or
Oh, jeez. I have no skills. I
don't say that.
I can cook.
That's not true.
No, it is
I mean,
true.
yes, you can cook, but it's not true that you have no skills.
I
So why
have a
don't
very
you guys
specific.
let us know that what
very
you would
specific
like
set of
us
skills.
to talk about.
Yes.
Let us know what you would like us to talk about. Because I mean, it's not like we're gonna talk about what you want us to talk about because quite honestly, I'm still gonna
You
talk
can't tell
about
me what to
whatever the
do.
hell I want to talk about. But if it's not obvious already. But let us know what you want us to talk about because as you can see, we talk about all kinds of stuff.
Yep.
if
But we
you've
would
been
like to
watching
talk
the
about
show.
what y'all want to hear.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Some
A little.
of it.
Info
Yeah.
at LyfeUncensored.com.
Media.
Damn it.
Or
I'm going to bed.
Kyla at Lyfe Uncensored or Dallas
Or Dallas
at Lyfe
Lyfe
Uncensored. Lyfe.
L-Y.
Uncensored?
Uncensored. I'm hoping y'all can spell
He's
uncensored.
just copying me. Why are you copying me?
Why are you copying me?
We're gonna say goodnight.
We're
now.
going to go now. I didn't mean to do it that time.
Stop!
We're done.
Oh my god.
We're done.
This is Lyfe Uncensored.
Oh,
I'm Skylar Dawn.
It's a live show. I'm Dallas Lewis. Good night, everybody.
Tune in next week, 7
Next week.
p.m. We'll see you there. Good night, guys.
You're such a dork. So stupid.